Hello, this is an introduction to the Mimio Studio Notebook. You should have your Mimio open and displayed. Should look much like this. First thing we want to learn is the toolbar. You'll notice that the toolbar is missing. To get the toolbar, we go to Tools, Mimio Tools, and the toolbar shows up. Again, I'm going to turn it off at Tools, Mimio Studio Tools, it's gone. Tools, Mimio Studio Tools, here's our tools. The selection tool, you're able to click on objects and move them around. The pen tool can draw lines. Highlight tool, highlight objects, and erase tool. We're going to cover these four subjects very quickly here. First of all, we're going to go to the pen tool. You'll notice here that these are our colors for our pen, and this is the pen thickness. So I'm going to start out with red. Now I'm going to pick another color, let's say black, and I'm going to make that thickness a little bit thicker. Going to pick blue, go all the way to the maximum size. Give you an idea how all that works. So again, pen tool, color of the pen, size of the tip of the pen. The highlighter works much the same way. Pick colors, thicknesses, thin, wide. The thing about this, it's a highlighter so you can see through it. This is the eraser tool. You'll notice too that when you take your cursor across one of the icons, it tells you what it is. The eraser tool looks like an eraser. I always like to have my eraser big, but we'll make it small just so you get an idea. Okay. But I like to erase everything at once, like a blackboard. So we've reviewed the pen tool, the highlight tool, and the eraser tool. This is the text tool. Come on the screen there, on the page. Click, it gives you a text box. You can pick fonts. Should have all the fonts listed that are on your computer. Size. Bold, italic, underline, subscript, superscript, alignment. I'm going to go and pick the pick tool now, so you can see that now with the pick tool, or the selection tool, as it is called in the Mimio product, and I can move that around. This is the shape tool. Can make different shapes. You want to hold down on the left mouse button and it brings out a fly out menu. You have these different shapes you can draw. This is rectangle. Notice here I have two colors. I have an outline color and I have a fill color. Here's your platelet. Red, the first color, is the outline. Blue, the second color, is the fill. You can also change those colors. You can change the thickness of the outline. Change the fill to yellow. Change the thickness size. You can also go to a platelet different colors, custom colors, much like any art program you might be accustomed to. And your line style, dash, square, dot, thickness. Okay, that's your shape tool. This is an insert tool. Insert a file or a screen clipping. We're not going to go over that right now. Also, you have the eyedrop and the bucket for editing colors we're not concerned with right now. Over here on the right, you have the thumbnails for your pages. This operates much like a PowerPoint presentation, where you have your slides over here. For example, I'm going to insert a new page. It shows up over here. You can see what slide number 2. This is slide number 2. I can click on number 1, go back to number 1. I can also insert a duplicate page. You'll find this very valuable later on. I created a duplicate blank page. I'm going to create a duplicate page with objects on it. Page 1, page 2. Looks the same, are the same. Okay, that should get you started. I would recommend you can play with the pen tool and the text tool. Get familiar with those. Draw some objects. Play with the outline and the fill. And get familiar with those. Thank you very much for watching my lesson. And looking forward to having you watch my next lesson.